Is this really the furthest you could have gone? Oh, don't be startled now. There's no need to pretend you have any self-preservation instincts at this point. Well, because if you did, you would have tried to shake your scent by crossing through creeks or rivers, rolled around in some dirt, or not stopped for... Oh, what are you cooking? Tea? You can't eat tea! Ugh. I came because I had nothing better to do. Has anyone ever told you that you ask all of the wrong questions? I pity you. Your ignorance is... Maybe pity isn't the right word. In some strange way, maybe I envy you. You don't realize the implications of that little message you brought me. You don't even realize what I am, what I've done, or what you've unleashed upon your people. The thing is, my pack, my people, they don't care. They don't give the faintest of fucks about being manipulated, or about your people, or any of that. We are hunters. More than hunters. We're predators. And for you to bring me that message on this night. For many moons, my people had an agreement with yours. Borders would be respected, blood wouldn't be spilled, and we would feed exclusively upon those who were deemed fair game. When the full moon rises, we become more than human, less than human, and we hunt. Before our agreement with your people, there was a certain balance. The Naga, arrogant snakes. The Dragonkin, who were well on their way to ruling these lands. And the humans. I have to give your people credit. Pulling off a plan like this with such a short lifespan, it has taken generations to eradicate the competition. But here we are. And none of us saw it coming. I was a fool for thinking that we werewolves were human enough to coexist indefinitely. Of course not. Of course. How old am I? Well, maybe you do know how to ask good questions. I'm old enough that I gave up on keeping count of the years. I became alpha when I was young. My father died fighting those damn snakes, and I finished what he started. So it has been a long time. But you see, seniority doesn't really matter for my people. They've wanted to hunt sweet little humans like you for a long time now. But we have lived comfortably in peace. And that was enough. Huh. So much for that. Am I going to eat you? With a campfire like this? I'd have to cook you one limb at a time. And that seems awfully bothersome. But soon, when the moon rises just a little higher, let's just say that having you raw wouldn't give me pause. Relax. I'm not here to eat you, little bird. I'm here because if I didn't track you down, you would absolutely die tonight. And if I can't protect my people from themselves, well, I'll protect... The hunt begins soon. I don't know why this is happening. I've been thinking about it all day since you left. What I've gathered is that your lord believes there's some sort of advantageous position to be gained by creating some sort of disaster. And what is more terrifying than a rampant pack of werewolves hunting tasty little humans? Creating a scare like that, well, that opens up a lot of doors, doesn't it? Maybe he wants an excuse to increase military recruiting. Or there's a food shortage and he wants to cull the common folk. Or maybe he's just a prick. I don't know. Political intrigue isn't my strong suit. I'm more of a fighter, or a Idiots. No self-control. These runts haven't ever been on a proper hunt. Howling. Amateurs. They'll hear you coming from miles away. Oh. Now you look like you're finally getting a grasp of the situation. Your fault? Oh, no. Don't give me that shit. You were just the messenger. Trust me, if it was your fault, you wouldn't have walked out of my village alive. I would have seen to that. But if you're going to go and get a bruised conscience over what happens tonight, well, I may be able to offer you a path to redemption. You can't go home, and neither can I. Standing between my pack and their feeding frenzy was an unpopular stance to take. Alpha or not, there would be no reasoning with them. What I'm saying is, if there's any chance for either of us to go home, we're best off working together. You are clearly out of your depth in these woods, and the same goes for when you're on the road. I am not exactly accustomed to human culture, even though there's no discernible difference between me and a human most nights. So, if you're feeling guilty, work with me. Work with me and maybe we can unfuck this whole situation before too much blood is spilled.
Oh, shit. Too much time running my mouth. This is the part where you run. What? No, you don't have time to pack your camp, little bird. No. I wouldn't say you were safe with me. Not until I've had a chance to gather my senses. Fuck. Damn it. Damn. Oh, I knew you were hopeless. But I thought you had at least enough sense to run while you had the chance. Oh. Terrified, aren't you? It's all right. Even if you look delicious, you're more lucky than you are dumb. Lucky that I'm craving more than just a quick meal. You don't know how long it's been since I've properly... Run! Run, I said! They're here. Go! I said this one was mine!